All right, so
Can't help it, man.
I already know Nijisanji's on fire, but I brought my boy Fritz Chapino. He doesn't know anything about VTuber, so he's just gonna check this out for the first time.
They've been.
Can I say fuck? Am I allowed to say fuck?
Yeah. Just not in the first. Not in the first 10.
Bro?
All right. Slow down. Hold on. Not in the first 10 minutes.
And canceled. As today we turn to.
Hey man, I don't make the rules, but listen.
Nijisanji English, having terminated one of their livers, Selin Tatsuki, this past Monday, and last night sending out a new message to their investors.
That's the
as
CEO.
Here on the
And he's like 18 or some shit, or 19 or something.
Investor.
Yeah. He was the first. He's like the youngest billionaire, and his company's fucked up right now. It's crazy.
Relations page. We have the billionaire CEO who owns 43.18% of all of any
so he lost a lot of money.
and whose plushie mysteriously is not wearing pants. Any Color sending out this notice at the top, reading impact of the decision to terminate the affiliation contract with the Niji Liver on our financial results. That's right, Any Color Incorporated has issued a new statement in regards to termination and what financial impact that will have on the company. Let's now turn to that document, which will surely be lengthy and conclusive. And
damn, that's it.
Here it is.
Wow.
Here is the entire document that was sent out last night.
That's
and beyond the title, it simply contains 2 sentences. Reading on February 5th, 2024, Any Color made the decision to terminate our affiliation contract with the Nijisanji Liver Selin Tatsuki. The impact of this decision on our financial results will be negligible.
Damn.
Negligible meaning not
Big
significant
nuts. Big
or
nuts
important
on
enough
that guy.
to be worth considering. The reaction to this notice receiving extreme
nuts, little
backlash
brains. What
from
the
a number
hell?
of fans, many of them citing
like
the
his
recent
nuts are
drop
so big
in
they're
the
kind of
Any
the
Color
problem for him now.
Yeah.
stock price, and this becoming so prominent that earlier today the Know Your Meme account would address this.
Know Your Meme is crazy. Even Know Your Meme is on this shit.
God, I love them so much.
Bro, even they're onto it. That's crazy. I'm not even on that side of the internet
calling
anymore.
Nijisanji a quote-unquote black company.
That's so crazy because I went from that side of the internet, the Know Your Meme, to this side, and now this side
I
is
don't know how you ended up here, by the way. I'm still blown away. My mind is boggled how you how do you get to where you are now? I don't understand the pathway.
Just watch, bro. This whole video will explain everything.
After the company's callous reaction
you said that
to
last time.
Well, this time I mean it. Look at the numbers.
Emphasizing that these talents are not numbers, but are people and should be treated as such.
All of these people, okay, this one on the far right, she was the first one to get thrown under the bus. The second blue one right here, this one, she is literally one of the best singers I have ever heard online, period. They had her in the company, the blue one, the dark blue one. They had her in the company, and she wanted to do more music, and they said no. They wanted them to do more games and shit, and she was like, "No, I'm here for music. I'm here to be an idol." And they dropped the golden goose. The orange guy, he was really funny and he was having fun, but then they got so strict that he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna leave." The red one was the mama.
So I'm starting to pick it up now. This seems a universal issue across like a lot of big companies with younger leadership. All right, I don't know if you're familiar with MetaZoo, but they just announced they're closing their doors. Doesn't matter.
MetaZoo? Are you serious?
MetaZoo made that announcement last week, and it's been shaking shit up ever since, dude. Their CEO, Mike Waddell, right?
Damn, you didn't have to say the name.
Big ass ego, like ego to the moon, brother.
Word.
Ego to the moon. Same here. This guy has nuts like watermelon balls. It's like a disease. It's a syndrome. It's watermelon balls, dude.
It's a disease.
I don't get it. It's like they have the world in their hands, but they're so stupid, but smart at the same time that they just screw it up. They just,
like Elon Musk.
Nah, he's a little different.
Turning us back once again
bought. Come on, Twitter. The Twitter purchase was a meme.
All right, let's
official Indonesian account for Wikipedia. In turn, last night, sending out a parody notice of that Any Color Incorporated notice. The tweet reading, just a reminder that it is not advisable to do crisis management like this, especially if many people have already labeled the company as bad. This notice being translated as, note, this post was created to provide an example of improper crisis management. The title of the financial impact of our decision to fire one of our workers. And reading on February 5th, 2024, colorful Corp made the decision to fire one of our workers. Based on this decision, the impact of this decision was that we did not experience a single penny of financial loss.
Yeah,
that now bringing us to today's major development regarding Height, whose line of Hololive PC merchandise is still very much active on their webpage. Height recently announcing at Anime Impulse that they were teaming up with Nijisanji English and featuring 3 Nijisanji English livers, that being Alita Pandora, Rosemi Lovelock, and Ina Alouette. But as of last night, the Nijisanji merchandise has since been removed. This statement later in the morning being posted on their official Discord by their lead architect, taking that investor relations notice from Anycolor Incorporated and saying, "Today I learned Height is negligible." As now, just before recording today, we have this major notice from Height directly, stating in light of recent developments regarding Anycolor, aka Nijisanji, Height has made the decision to terminate our current projects with the VTuber group. This notice reading, to start, we want to deeply thank the Nijisanji fan community for your support in Height's most recent collaboration. However, in light of the recent developments regarding Anycolor, aka Nijisanji, Height has made the decision to terminate our current projects with the VTuber group. All pre-orders of the Nijisanji EN Y60 Plus keycap bundles made thus far will be cancelled and refunded. We deeply apologize to the Familiara, Rosebuds, and Aloe Peeps affected. It was truly a tough decision for us as we knew
refunded.
With everything surrounding Nijisanji in the past year alone, we
literally just did like the ballsiest move. They literally said, "We don't need money associated with you pieces of shit. We're gonna give it all back." I love that.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons why I love Japanese companies. God, I fucking love them, dude. They got nuts for days, man.
This is my boy French. French, you still make videos?
No, I mean I stream. I do. I just
all right, link in the description
now, man.
Link in the description.
VTuber fans who have ceased support for the organization. We thank you for your continued support on our collaborations, and we wish the livers and their communities all the best. Height further adding, this includes the cancellation of our Height Cross Nijisanji launch.
Yeah. Fuck them.
To all the fans who have supported
us. Bro, like literally, they know. They know. I'm like, I say it a lot. I'm crazy online. I don't know why.
Thus far, we deeply wish livers and the communities the best. So once again, a major brand collaboration now canceled, as now turning very quickly to the marketing executive producer of Height. They had made this reply saying, "I've heard it's been rough lately. Anything we can do to help."
Damn, WPR.
To Doki, aka Doki Bird, formerly Solantasuki with Nijisanji English, whose return stream is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll include a link to that stream below, and who has now surpassed 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. Doki Bird.
Look at this. Look at this. Here it is. Can you see it or no?
Yeah, I can see it all clearly. Looks really good.
I was here. I was just hanging out.
Absolutely not.
No, wait, I can't see it now.
Oh, you can't see it now.
I'm not gonna have fucking little tomatoes running around. Not have that.
Can I share my whole screen?
Tiny tomatoes are for eating. Big tomatoes are for eating little tiny tomatoes.
I'll just share the studio.
I'm not calling you guys the nuggets. What
the nuggets is crazy. 400,000 views 3 hours ago.
Oh, I like that.
That's insane.
Dude, wow. Did you say 400,000 views?
In 3 hours.
What the fuck? Ah, that's too soon.
There was a dono carpet. Wait, there was a dono carpet. I missed it.
Rocketing from 9,000 subscribers to over 300,000 in only 43 hours, and now achieving 320,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. Doki last night taking to Twitter to say, "I want to thank you everyone for all the support the last few days. After being in the darkest point of my life and silence for so long, I honestly lost hope for my future when everything I've done was just gone. I hope I can repay all of you in the future 10 times more. There's so many opportunities that opened up and so many friends I've made over the years that spoke out. Big companies still believing in me and offering to sponsor me. I've always loved supporting artists for years, even before all of this. So thank you for giving your voice." Doki also in her pre-chat to her return stream saying, "Thank you everyone for 300,000 subscribers. I promise I wouldn't cry more today, but don't worry, this time they are happy tears. Thank you for giving back so much love. I hope we can create more memories together." Adding, "I'm so overwhelmed because I didn't realize how much work I had to since I was not prepared at all and never thought I'd be back on this channel. I'm going to start adding moderating stuff now on the channel.
Yeah, because she was just chilling on that channel.
Let's all be respectful. Okay, you're starting a new life and a new beginning. Let's look at the positive and not dwell too much on the past. Also, I'll drop...
Because this was her past life account. So when she got hired by the company, she's not allowed to use this account. And now that she's been terminated, she's gone back, and now it's like blown up.
Received a special package for the Final Fantasy Apex event from EA. I'm so happy I'll be able to keep working with Apex and EA.
Let's go.
More
That's a dub.
in the future.
She's still working with EA as an indie is crazy.
Even to this day.
No, that's great.
Receiving support
I think
from
Apex
artists
needs more
such
love,
as...
man. We need more people playing Apex Legends.
Really? You like it that much?
It's not. I just think it's a good game. I think it's a great game. I mean, I enjoy Apex. I don't play it all that much anymore, but I used to. I used to put some time into it. I didn't die. I was a platinum diamond player for a little while.
Damn, Sweat.
I was pretty cheeky,
man. Now beginning to say goodbye to Selene. Gracie Logan offering up this goodbye. 127 with this work alongside Say with this last send-off. Amy and Camilla remarking, I wanted to share this. I bought Selene's custom voice pack early on and asked her for an encouraging message, and I wanted to share it now with everything going on.
This is a reminder to not stay down and to keep your head up when things get tough, alright? Always remember how you come to my stream and cheer up if you need it. I'm always here for you. It shouldn't be hard since you just love my laugh so much. It's the perfect thing to cheer you up.
I ain't gonna lie, this makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable because that's for someone.
Does it? I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah, like you paid to hear this, and now you're sharing it.
Familiar with like the puckering up and then the inability to unpucker? Something makes you cringe so hard that you can't unpucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, brother. The VTuber community is full of cringe sometimes.
For that.
And now turning back to Selene's dragon sister, Alira Pandora in Nijisanji English.
Yeah, she's still in the company.
Alira is now confirmed to be receiving a 3.0 brush up in the future, while having back on December 30th celebrated reaching 600,000 subscribers. However, now that masses of fans are removing their subscriptions from nearly every Nijisanji English talent, Alira's sub count in the past hours has now dipped below 600,000. That is Rosemi Lovelock, who had been at 500,000, has now dipped down to 497,000. All the while, we have misinformation out there. This individual, Miharu Akatsuki, 2 hours after the Selene Tatsuki termination notice was sent out, then stating people should read the Japanese version of the statement too because it's more specific, saying that Selene was not harassed, but merely pointed out by other livers. Probably because she didn't respond to the management nor listen to them, so the other livers had to persuade. It's being entirely conjectured by this user, who would also go on to state it's a company job, not a school assignment. There are responsibilities, and people shouldn't have to tell her to take responsibilities of her action.
What do you think about this opinion?
I mean, there's a certain amount of liability people take on as employees. Period. I mean, I think it's partially true. I think there's a certain amount of responsibility you have as an employee of a company, for sure.
Yeah.
Because obviously, what's in your the problem is a misalignment with what's in whose best interest, right? Mm-hmm. Not everything that's in the company's best interest is always going to be in yours.
True. 100%.
And that's tough. You know, that's tough to mitigate. I mean, it really is. At the end of the day, it's something you got to think about. And I can't really blame somebody for doing what's in their best interest. I mean, that's just fucking
that's human nature.
Exactly. I mean, it is. It's what people, and it's what we coach people to do until we get them inside of our giant company.
Especially as Westerners.
Exactly.
As Westerners, that's what we always preach. In Japan, it's different.
It's a massive part of Western culture. Yeah, we literally tell kids growing up all through school, you can do whatever you want. You need to work on you and take care of you. It's going to be so great. And then they meet people from the East, and they're like, you need to sacrifice for the people you love. You need to take responsibility for what you do.
Yeah, and then the Americans are like, fuck that.
I mean, we used to have the mindset that is now mostly associated with Eastern culture. We did, truly. I remember because I grew up with it. I mean, I did partially grow up in an Asian household, but, I mean...
Yeah, you're Asian.
You know, traditional American households, you know, 2-3 decades ago, it hasn't been that long, were of the same mindset. And now it's not the case. And I don't think we're going to be able to revert. I don't know. We'll see. But I can tell you this, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, they're doing real good. They're doing real well. Oh, better yet, Singapore. My God, are they killing it? Jesus. Looking real good over there.
Look, brother, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Look, when you said Taiwan, I was like, yeah, let me let go of this one.
Well, as it turns out, this is misinformation. Noroyako translations stating, just to clarify, the Japanese version does say that Celine had told Anycolor that she was being harassed by other livers and that she wanted to hold Anycolor accountable.
It's like, it's crazy. This person is like lying. And it's like, you're not the only guy that speaks Japanese, buddy. Okay, there's other people that know fucking Nihongo. Like, it's like, yeah, it doesn't say that. You guys just don't know Japanese. Well, this fucking guy does.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Same as the English version.
Like, come
Tweets
on,
like
brother.
This one below are looking at the wrong section
so he's
of
just
the
an
Japanese
idiot. Okay.
statement. This misinforming tweet even receiving a community note.
I'm glad Twitter does this now. Like, where it'd be like, well, actually.
And this is incorrect. The Japanese statement does say she claimed she was harassed by Nijisanji livers and mismanaged. Picture in the post is of a separate section.
Have these ever been wrong, though? Has these ever been wrong?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is it a true point of truth, right? So the problem with that, and the cool thing about it, is that it's technically from other people on Twitter.
Okay.
That have spoken out enough for Twitter to get involved and do its own investigation, right?
Do they do their own investigation? I don't know. I have no idea.
But it could absolutely be used nefariously. That's the thing that I worry about. Because if people have an opportunity to be corrupt, they tend to be.
No shit.
Which sucks, but I mean, it is. You know, it is what it is.
Human nature. Human nature, baby. All right,
that we got to count on.
Statement. This user still not removing this tweet after having received 9,000 likes. The Noroyako translations also remarking Nijisanji removed Celine's channel, but hasn't removed her membership. Quote retweeting this statement,
bro,
if you have an active membership to Celine, contact YouTube for a refund. Nijisanji is...
They was like, yo, they didn't get rid of my mod. This is the new link. Go support her. This company sucks. Yeah, it was crazy.
Letting it run out a month before closing.
Let's go.
If they close it now, everyone would get an automatic refund. Others within the community also dropping their support of Nijisanji, including Velocity, remarking, hey guys, if you know us, you know we make it a point to stick to positive and uplifting content on our channel. Nijisanji was one of our gateways into the VTuber rabbit hole more than 3 years ago, so we've been supporting them ever since. They even asked
Imagine me, like when I came in, I was like, man, this shit is dope. This is awesome. And then literally in the span of a year, it was like, man, this shit sucks. Shit sucks.
Just to feature and react to them on our channel.
And the crazy thing is, like, I literally saw it, like, I was ahead of the curve on it because I was watching the news channels. Like, nobody was really like, people were watching these, but if it was anything negative about Nijisanji, it was like, it's drama. Like, nobody's listening to the livers. And it's like, bro, they're firing the livers. Like, what do you, like, look around?
That's wild. That people aren't. That's interesting. Interesting that people are so ready. It's the same thing that when K-pop started to get really big and pick up, all those things started to come up about how K-pop stars are getting piss poor treatment. And
of course,
nobody felt bad for them because one, they're all gorgeous,
and the product's good.
Yeah, they're all gorgeous. They don't want their product. Yeah, they don't want the shit to stop coming out. You know. They don't want things to go away because if something goes wrong, that person isn't going to be making music for them anymore, right? So, but eventually, I think something's got to give.
You can't ignore it.
Yeah, there's a limit. Yeah. Exactly. There's a limit to it.
What happens instead of making music, they're just dying, you know? Then it's like,
literally, some of them were expiring, dude.
Yes. And it's crazy. Moist Critical made a video on this shit, and he said that the VTubing community, like that, the way that they do their business is some of the worst in entertainment. And I'm like, fuck no.
VTubing's worse?
Fuck, no, it's not. That's the thing. He spread misinformation because he doesn't really know. He doesn't really know.
Okay.
He just
I'm gonna
sees
be honest,
this shit.
This Nijisanji shit
is bad. It's bad.
It does. I was gonna say it kind of lends to what he said.
Yeah, exactly. But Nijisanji was top 3, and even the whole time that they were at the top, it was bad business decisions. Before they had a lot of money, they launched over 100 talents, and they never had management to sustain them ever. Even on the Japanese side, they never had the ability to sustain them.
The manpower.
They never had it. And then the EN, they dropped this group called Luxium. It was a 4-boy group. It was the first boy VTuber group. It absolutely exploded, made millions of dollars. So they didn't have the structure. They captured lightning in the bottle once. Drop the fucking lightning bottle.
How does a boy VTuber group explode?
Because there's a lot of females. There's a lot of females.
Untapped potential. A lot of lurking females.
There's a lot of lonely females. Yes.
No. Lonely for sure, but I said lurking. I think
no, they're not lurking. They're not lurking, brother. They're not. 1.39 million views.
Damn.
Like this shit. They're not lurking. Like and I've watched it all go down. You can see the screen, right?
You need to get your cut of those, brother.
ASMR. It's hot. He's hot. He's hot. Look. Almost 1 million views 9 months ago. He's just whispering in the ear. Look, there's a spike. He probably did some sexy shit.
Dude, I need to do that. I need to.
Do you see the chat?
Huh?
He's singing.
He's singing? Oh, I can hear him. Wow, is this real life?
Look at the chat. You tell me.
Oh my God, is this real life, brother?
Look at the chat.
Oh my, dude, I need to speak. I need to work on my lower register. And
it's like
one of these designs.
And the thing is, it wasn't bad at first. Like every part of VTubing had its own niche, whether it was ASMR, gaming, singing, whatever, right? Because there's good things in it. But to say it's one of the most corrupt and the most like worst because Nijisanji is fucking crazy because they're the second biggest because they rushed and they got lucky. Every other company would have failed
how big
way
of a market
before
share
now.
do they own? Well, no, how big of a market share?
Not a huge one. Not a huge one.
Are they more than 30% of the market share?
I would absolutely doubt it. I would absolutely doubt it.
Who's number one?
HoloLive. HoloLive is number one.
That makes sense. Hey, wait a minute, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know some shady shit that's gone down with HoloLive.
Okay, is this recent shit or some old shit?
I don't think it's that recent. It's my girl getting canceled because she endorsed Taiwan.
Are you talking about Kiryu Coco? Yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah, that was China.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, that's CCP versus like Western ideals.
Though.
But
that's bullshit. Okay. They need to have the nuts to stand up and say no.
They did.
How? What you mean?
Bro, I'm not going to go here and explain the history. Here's a video. If you really care, here's a video.
Let me know what I need to see.
Kiryu Coco. Here, this is a guy named Depressed No Saji. He is the lore master of everything VTubing. The full story of Kiryu Coco's Taiwan incident. 500,000 views last year. So if you really want to know, boom, there's the link. Go do your own research.
Yeah, you just sent me the link. Beautiful.
There, do your own fucking research. Because even Coco, she's not even gone. She's still here.
No, I know. She's doing other stuff.
Yeah.
You showed me what she was doing. She's doing like real shit now.
Bro, she's in Yakuza, the latest game. She's in the latest game.
So hot. I need to get in contact with the Yakuza, bro.
Whoa. What do you mean by that?
I just want to see, if I can catch a date. You know what I mean?
Here she is. You see
What's it going to take?
You see her? She's in the game.
What's it going to take? 50K, 100K for a date? Just let me know.
Shit, I don't think you can get a date with her.
No shot I can't.
I don't think you can get a date with her. She in Japan, bro.
No shot I can't.
She in Japan. If you go to Japan, you might.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get fucking abducted. Asking the wrong questions in Japan. I'm going to do it from here.
She's hot, bro. KhunShawn is fucking hot. All right, let's continue.
Before their EN branch was even a thing, and we were excited to. However,
yeah, bro, it's a whole rabbit hole, and that's why you're like, bro, I don't understand how you got yeah, because you don't know.
Hanging of them through no
this
fault
shit
of
is so deep,
and
I just fell in randomly.
The last straw. We can't, in good conscience, support them until there's internal.
But yeah, I was gonna say Moist Critical. He fucked up when he said that the K-pop is way worse than the fucking VTubers by a large margin. And for him to just blindly say that, I think it's irresponsible with the biggest...
How do you know it was blind? Where was his info coming from?
Him.
You think it was he just came up with that on his own? Did he ever apologize?
Bro, here's the receipt. No, what the fuck? Even Omni is talking about this. He used to talk about Smash Brothers.
Nijisanji is one of the worst. They give their talent only 2% of merch sales and keep all their play buttons.
Yeah, that's like old news. We already knew that.
Yeah,
shit.
but it sounds like
abnormal.
Yeah, saying you already knew that doesn't take away how fucking bad it is, though.
No, but look, it's bad, but it was bad for years, and no one said shit. French, I walked in here last year and I said that was bad. They were like, "Oh, who gives a fuck?" I'm like, "Yo, that's important." So now that this is blowing up, even the people that are like, "Yeah, 2% of merch sales, who gives a fuck?" Those people are saying, "Damn, they fucked up." So how big of a fuck up is it really?
So see, the thing is, right, I kind of have to stand behind it. I guess now that I think about it, the stance I'm going to have always is if you're stupid enough to sign a bad deal, you deserve the bad deal.
Oh, come on, French.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Are you
I
sure?
thought about it.
Are you sure? So if you stretch this to the highest logic, everybody that's ever signed a bad contract, even the military contracts, deserve to get fucked, is what you're saying.
Oh, those are the worst. No, it's not that. No, I guess that's a little too harsh. That's
what you said.
Yeah. Let me rephrase. The fault isn't entirely on the contractee or the contractor.
Of course. It's not on either. Like, bro, I think it's on the contractor because they're the ones that make the damn contract.
I think it's on both. I think there's a certain amount of diligence that you should have.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I always tell everyone to read their fucking contracts.
Yeah, I preach. Go talk to Dave Chappelle about contracts, right?
Bro, I preach to these guys all the time. Hey, because even in their contracts, they're sending NDAs. The Nijisanji is sending NDAs with incorrect information multiple times. How do you fuck up on an NDA knowing NDA is the only way to fuck people legally? And that's what they're known to do.
It's definitely not.
They're known to.
NDA's not the only way.
Well, it's not the only way, of course, but it's like, yo.
If they screw up the language of an NDA, they have two options. One, they can essentially amend it. They can just add an amendment.
Mitch.
Or what?
Mitch, you're late to the party. It's too late for them. They already fucked those up already. That's what I'm trying to explain.
No, I know. I mean, once a contract is signed, you can absolutely amend it. You can amend the contract. Like, legitimately.
Yes, I know, but it's too late. There's no point in giving this advice. Basically is what I'm saying, because I've given it whenever it was applicable, and two, it's no longer applicable because like they literally just broke the law by firing somebody without giving them 30 days notice. So whatever legal jargon.
In Japan, you have to give a 30-day notice before you can terminate.
Yes.
That's insanity.
What do you mean that's insanity? How would you like if someone just upped and fired your ass one day?
Bro, what do you mean? That's the nature of an open and free market, my brother.
Bro,
I think there should be protections in place, but a 30-day notice? You mean to tell me that I have to tell you you're terminated 30 days from today? Yeah. What kind of work
why do you have to give a 2-week notice before you quit?
You don't.
Yes, what people say. And what happens if you don't?
You don't have to give a 2-week notice.
And what happens if you don't? And what happens if you don't, French? What happens?
Then when
that looks bad on your
calls
employer.
Them and asks them if they did, they say no.
Yeah,
right?
And so that can fuck over your...
It's not... Here's my point. Mandating it. Legally mandating it is what's wrong. It should be a social contract. It should be socially enforced.
And this is why I tell you shut the fuck up, because it's Japan, bitch. This ain't the West.
You're right. They're different. Crazy over there, bro. Their government is insane. They control everything, bro.
Yeah, our government's trying to control everything too, but we don't talk about that because I'm not getting assassinated. Nope, shut up. Next.
Bro, you're not going to get assassinated,
the way they treat and manage their talent.
Says the guy that's not looking at 400,000 views in in 1 month, bro. And I be talking about the government all the time. You're not going to
get, bro. Are you serious? If you were going to get, they would definitely hit Alex Jones before they hit you.
We'll not be featuring, promoting, or covering any Niji-specific content on our channel.
Come on.
So we feel
Would they not?
We're supporting again. We're well aware
that
we're just a small reaction channel, but we can't sit idly by as nothing changes and things return to the status quo. We supported the company because of the talents, not the other way around. So what does life after Nijisanji look like? Well, for a look into that, we firstly turn to a Nijisanji Japan liver, that being Moira, a member of Nijisanji Japan's first generation. Soon to celebrate her birthday, and receiving this unique artwork from character illustrator Paco.
Okay, I think we got good news. These are just good news now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, they dropped new merch.
Shadowverse for a collection of collaboration.
Look, Chinese New Year merch. Look, we got more merch.
Was stating on their Twitter to check out.
We got mascots.
This would take time to sort out.
Luna says goodbye. Yeah,
now, one of their members.
So this guy, he's graduating / retiring, and it sucks because he was actually one of my favorites.
First gen? Is this one of the first gen?
No. This is like what, 5th or something like that. So he came out either 1 or 2 years ago. But he was on OG YouTube back in the day. Like I actually found his old account on accident, and I actually used to watch him. And I was like, oh shit, this is where you went. You came here. So he's retiring because he said he wants to do more like creative shit. He's like basically done. But like while this was happening, another person graduated last month, and she was part of the very first wave.
Oh, so she was first gen.
She was first gen.
I heard him talk about somebody being first gen. I just didn't follow close enough to see who it was.
Yeah. So when she retired, she gave a 2-week notice. She gave a 2-week notice to all of us. But when Celine was fired,
everybody. Okay,
when Celine was fired, she found out the same day I did.
Damn.
Like, do you see the difference in like responsibility and like at least professionalism? At least.
Yeah. So at the end. Well, look. I think 30 days is a bit egregious. I think if the contract, not the contract, but if the social understanding on the employee side is 2 weeks, they should either match that. They should at least match that. I think 30 days is a lot, but give some notice, perhaps.
Bro, right? I said 3 days.
Yeah,
I said at least that. A 3-day notice.
Yeah. See that now. See, I can really stand behind that, right? Because when you have to give someone 30, I can understand not wanting to give somebody 30 days. 30 days is a long time for someone to not give a shit. I mean, it really is. You can do a lot of damage in 30 days.
Hey, we know. There's a guy named Mister. He literally dropped. These are not necessary. You listen to this, and you let me know if it's a. You let me know if this is a diss song. Okay, you let me know if this is a diss song.
Are you listening?
All right.
Okay. Goo goo gabba gabba gee.
Goo goo gabba gabba gee.
Goo goo gabba gabba gee. I am no longer working for Nijisanji. Goo goo gabba.
You let me know if it's a diss song. You let me know.
Hold on.
Goo goo gabba gabba gee. I am no longer working for Nijisanji. Yes, I'm leaving all my friends, leaving all my fans, running away, gonna fuck some nans. I like them gums, it makes me come. I like their feet, you know I stroke my meat. My dream in life is to worldwide tour, visiting countries while getting milfs abroad, smoking some pomo leaf, looking at the stars, hopping on X to ask Elon for cars. Maybe if we're nice, we can both go to Mars. Later down the line, Satan gonna spit some bars. But for now, I'm gonna talk about my favorite ice cream. It's Neapolitan. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, me too, honestly. I love
sat at home and drooled. I became a VTuber. I'm a fucking loser. I think I knew it's hot. I'm a fucking Kuma. I blew up in this company. That's why they call me Boomer.
Like I said, 30 days of not giving a shit. This is just 3 minutes. This is 3 minutes of not giving a shit. Took him a day to write that or less.
Yeah,
he wrote that in an hour.
Maybe. Oh my god.
I love it. Thank you for showing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, brother. The rabbit hole is weird. Okay,
whack.
I think that's everything.
And
Luna said
I'm
goodbye.
gonna miss you. Anime Impulse, who shares a very special relationship with.
That shit was awkward. The lady went on stage, said, "We're at anime, some shit," and it's like, "Yo, we're not there."
Nijisanji saying, "Kyo, it's been a pleasure and an honor. Thanks for the laughs, the memes, and the continued dunking on our employee. You were a joy to work with as one of our guests, and we wish you all the best on your journey moving forward." Kyo going on to react to this meme. Yo, look who I caught working at Walmart. So while we have Hinata Ryugu, the tropical mermaid from Nijisanji.
Oh shit! I mean,
holy shit.
Tell if Hinata dropped a new song, I'll check it out.
News, I hope we can still uplift everyone with a banger duet song, that being released on Saturday, February 10th. And then remarking, I was extremely emotional.
All right. Well, what's your opinion so far? I mean, I don't know. Just give your
All right, this is intriguing. I mean, obviously, this is interesting.
That's
I mean,
scary.
Can't help
that's scary because that's scary.
I mean,
you don't
it's
even
only
pay
scary
attention
because
to
it discourages real life interaction. That's really the only reason it's scary. It sounds like our boy that's no longer working for Nijisanji is about to go some worldwide MILFs, and I fully support that. That's,
all right. Well, this is him. Actually, he went and go work for another company, and so did 3 other people from Nijisanji.
Because that's the move. I love hot moms. I don't know what it is. After I had my son.
All right. Whoa. Okay, brother.
Yeah, hot moms are the move.
Okay,
bro.
brother. Okay, brother. This is him.
Let's just say a few things there, right?
He did a face reveal, and he was like fucking around. Yeah.
So sorry if you do know this already, but you know, there's probably a lot of people who don't know this because they don't watch my streams very often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
not much.
he needs to come with me to the gym.
Yeah, I don't see why not. All right, you good? Everything? Like, yeah, even you said it was.
Yeah, I mean, so the way things work over there, like, it's the same in the UK. It's similar in the UK. You can't just fire somebody. And while I think there are 2 sides to that coin, I do think what they did is kind of fucked. At least give them some notice. They didn't give them what? How much notice did they give them?
The same day. The same day they're like, hey, you're fired. That whole world knew.
That's pretty fucked. That always feels bad.
The whole world knew. And then the letter basically said, hey, you're fucked because you didn't listen to anything that we said and just threw under a bus, even though like we all know that's not true. Like we see the content. We see the work ethic. So,
yeah, you seen it.
Yeah, we seen it. I was there for it. All right, well, that's my boy French. Link in the description. Send me a link to your stream. Check him out. Cool, dude.
It's an auction stream, brother. Nobody's gonna give a shit about it. It's fucking MetaZoo cards.
Yeah. They like cards. I think. I don't know.
I actually have some Weiss Schwartz. I think I still have some HoloLive and Sword Art.
Oh, look, they got HoloLive and Sword Art cards. There it is. Auction it off.
I got some Weiss, and you can DM me for that. You don't have